Alright, hello everybody. They just have not stopped coming. I think I've seen like 50 Horde members pour through this area. I don't know if there's multiple raid parties going down, or if they're going to start a war somewhere and like invade a town. Maybe they're all heading towards Stormwind, I don't know. Oh god, they keep coming. Hey everybody. It's your boy, RageCage20, a little flustered, because I just got swarmed by an army of Horde that I did not foresee coming. I just popped up the screen, all of a sudden, people just pouring past me. It's like, oh, fuck. Hey, so we are going to be doing something here today. That's the guy that came in earlier. Now he's leaving? And he's PvP flagged when he wasn't. What in the fuck is going? Now they're all flying out? What is happening? This is madness. Anywho, you remember last time we were chit-chatting, I told you I was gonna grind and I was gonna stream these 7-ish bars. It's kinda more 6 now. There's fighting going on. It must be a war. Well, that's partially true. I am going to be doing said event. However, a little bit of difference. I'm going to be uploading this in one length stream-like video, but I am not going to be streaming it because I do not have, well, for a few reasons that we got some time to talk about here while we're farming up. Oh yeah, I have that now. I'll have to explain that here in a second. That you just saw flash across the screen. Well, we'll get into that later. A lot of stuff has happened, but luckily for us, is that another one? Jesus. Luckily for us, we got a lot of time to talk about it, because we got about 6 bars to grind here. So we're gonna get right into that. We're gonna be farming these glass web spiders, as I mentioned before. It was looked up and confirmed that they do drop the white spider meat that I would like to get. Which, Jesus, they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming. How is this many people in the Gizame? That's crazy. All in one server. This spider meat doesn't seem to be a high drop rate. Yeah, that's fine. I guess that's fine. Anywho. Yeah, one, I want to keep leveling. I want to keep going. And I didn't want to wait. I didn't want to wait, like a week or two until all the episodes were up so I could be like, hey, I'm streaming, and I didn't want to stream. I didn't want to put out a video being like, hey, stream tomorrow or something, but don't watch it if you don't want to find out why I'm almost the next level and what I'm doing here and all this stuff I've already done that you haven't even heard of yet because the episodes aren't out. I thought that would be a little weird, you know. No, Torin, get the fuck out of here. This is my kill. So I just decided that I would just make a big episode that I would upload just like if I had streamed, but not actually streaming it. I guess I'll kill these homies too, because why not? Hello, friend. I'm just here to kill everything. Grind out these bars. And I got some exciting stuff to talk about. Get the fuck out of here. So yeah. Also, because I got super excited. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll be honest with you. I got super duper excited. I also randomly popped a potion yesterday when I was doing grinding for gold and stuff off camera, which I'll talk about later. Excuse me. And yeah, that sucked. God, what a dickhole. Very nice. And I got excited for one very specific reason. I got this guy. He's my. Oh, that guy saw me. That guy definitely saw me. Oh, he's got that guy? Yeah, you got that guy. All you all day, bro. All you all day. Because I was like, you know, I don't want to, like, I kind of want to look at the talent trees. Why am I missing so much today? What the fuck? Well, I guess I should say just today. I miss a lot all the time. They're back. What is happening? Oh! Are they just running away to come back, or is this actually that many more people? Holy tit fuck, yo. Huh. Okay. Anywho, so yeah, but I was like, I don't want to get characters to level 10. I was okay with getting a few to like level 4 and stuff, because that really wasn't revealing anything, and I was just getting a taste for what the classes were going to be. Classes and starting areas are going to be stuff, you know, just getting little tastes here and there. Little bite-sized snackaroos, if you will. So I was like, you know, so it kind of sucks, but I was like, you know, I could. In theory, I'm sure there is some program online on some website that has a talent tree tracker that I could just put talent tree points in for funsies as if I was leveling. Let's go check this out. And so I went and looked at all the classic talent trees for the different classes. And I was so super like, oh man, there's some of these classes that I'm really looking forward to play. Without revealing any, they've not gotten any white meat. What the fuck? That was like 14% drop rate or something like that. But then again, I have been lied to before by that site, so who knows. Anyways, yeah, without giving away any races that I'm gonna be playing, or what order it's gonna be in the zones or anything like that. The ones I really got excited for was Hunter. I think Hunter's gonna be a lot of fun. Rogue. I actually think Rogue's gonna be a fuckload of fun. And Priest. Really looking forward to Priest. And two of those, again, without giving too much away, and I'm super upset that I haven't gotten like anything good from these kills yet. Dark Iron. I want to see if I can mine Dark Iron. I cannot get Fire Bloom, which makes sense. I cannot do Dark Iron yet. Good to know. That's one thing I didn't farm off camera, but maybe soon, who knows. I did so much grinding and farming and stuff that I was just like, I'm not gonna go do my hunting. I'm good. The reason I'm excited for Hunter and Priest is because I was looking at the classes and there's some white spider meat. Hell yeah. Oh, I guess, yeah, I should sharpen the stone, or sharpen my weapon. And I should get fed, because I also got a bunch more jungle stew, which is why my cooking's so high up, but all in due time, people. Got it. All in due time, we'll get there. I'm not going to tease you and not bring you all the way to the finish, you know what I mean? We're going to get there. We're going to get there. Well fed, hell yeah. Oh, excuse me. This is not going to take long, by the way. We're almost down to 5 bars. So, yeah. Just depends how fast we can kill shit. This is going to be determining how long it takes. Also, there's a quest over here. Like some dude, I was going to pick up the quest, but he's like, I want to tell you my story. Listen to my story. I was like, just in case he starts walking off somewhere, or this quest really goes somewhere, or the story's actually interesting, I'll wait till I'm actually doing this area before I worry about that quest shit. Excuse me, I am tired. It's been kind of a long day. I've been driving around a lot doing stuff, so I'm tired. But yeah, that's what I was saying. So why is that on? Stop it. So I think for Hunter and Priest, I'm thinking of leveling something that people don't usually, a spec that people don't usually level, and I'm actually getting creative, like kind of unique with it for some of them. I'm not gonna say which one's getting really creative and unique, because I don't want to spoil anything for you, because it's gonna be exciting. But I was even so excited for Priest, I switched around the order that it was going to be presented in. And I'm not gonna share too much here. I like to keep a little element of mystery about myself. Like really give you guys the good, if you know what I'm saying. Which I kind of don't know what I'm saying right now, so I'd be a little surprised if you know what I'm saying. But I like to keep things a secret so you guys can speculate and kind of build up excitement, like, oh, what's it going to be? But what I will let you in on is, because I just finished up Season 3 of World of Warcraft, which I assume by the point this comes out, you've already known that. If not, you're like 1 or 2 episodes away from it being done anyway, so won't be a big deal. I'm just focusing on killing this thing. Ooh, more spider meat. I love that. Yes. So since I was just literally finished doing Priest, I put the Priest playthrough all the way at the very end. Priest was going to be the last class I was going to do in Classic, but I was so excited for this like spicy talent tree adventure that I created that I was like, I jumped it up a couple spots so it would actually come up sooner than it was going to. So that might be a good thing for some of you. Might not be a good thing. That's how excited I got. So I was so excited that I was just like, you know what? I cannot wait. I don't want to wait like a week or two to stream this. I'm just gonna make it a farming episode or a grinding episode, which is almost over. Jesus. But we'll probably go do some other stuff too, but this will all be in one lengthened episode. Yeah, I imagine we'll go do some other stuff too. We'll probably go back to Booty Bay and do some quests around there, depending on how much experience I have. Rested or whatnot. Oh, sorry again. I'm so tired and yawny. I don't know why. Oh, I kind of know why. Not only has it been a long day, but I didn't get much great sleep last night. So it happens. Oop. Oh, you released me from the spider web. I'm gonna go kick someone's ass. I'll tell you that. Anywho. I can maybe get that key. And yeah, that'll be exciting. If there's a quest here that gets me the key to Syrian Gorge, that'd be so super cool. But who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen? Who knows if that's gonna happen? Anyway. So yeah, that's why we're doing this like this, because I just got super excited just finding out like each class what talent trees I'm going to go into, and the reason I'm excited for the rogue is because I was like, okay, I usually do a specific talent tree for a classic rogue that I'm doing, well, kind of doing right now. I haven't touched my rogue in months and months, mostly because it's a PvP server, and fuck that. Because I let my friends talk me into creating a character on a PvP server so I could be on their server, and then they all stopped playing, except for like one of them. So You know, which I shouldn't have been surprised, because the reason they stopped playing is because they say that, yeah, the PvP in this game is unbalanced. Which is probably true, I don't know. I don't PvP. And then I was like, yeah, maybe it is, that's fair, I don't know. But, like, who cares, because, like, the PvE is so much fucking fun, it's so cool. And then I remembered, like, oh yeah, all my friends only play World of Warcraft for PvP. They don't like PvE at all, so they don't really care about dungeons and raids and questing and stuff. They only like PvP and that's it. So they only like arenas, I should say. Not even battlegrounds, just purely arenas. That's all they like. That's all they fucking do. Like, literally, if it wasn't for getting gear, they probably wouldn't touch a dungeon at all. So it's sad that they don't share my love for PvE, but hey, you know, we can't all be super mega awesome ever. Oh,
What can I do for you?
good luck, man. I believe in you, fellow Paladin. But yeah, so I was looking like, okay, so if I do a rogue in here, which I plan on doing, I'm gonna go a different talent tree. Let me look at the other 2 different talent trees. Let's see what's up. And then I was looking at one of the other talent trees that's like, you know, this is the second common one in Classic. Let me look at it. Or yeah, first or second common one. It was one of those 2. I don't know. It's one of the top 2. And I was looking at it. I was like, ooh. If I go like this, if I learn these talents, I'm gonna rush this to this talent and this talent tree, and then I'm gonna jump over to this talent tree and do it a little bit, do some points in here, so I can get a lot of early game power, and then jump back over here so I can get some of the more vital late game ones. Like, oh man, and if I do this type of weapons with it, like I could see like mid to late levels, like 30 plus. Like, it's gonna be some nuts damage, man. Like, this is gonna be a lot of fun. I was just getting like so hyped with each class I was going through. It's like, I want to start season 3 right now, but that would make no sense. I'm not even done with season 1, and I'm only like halfway done with season 2, which is pretty cool. And then I'm already like halfway done with season 2. The only reason I haven't continued with season 2 is just because it was taking me so long to get through season 1. That it was like when I recorded my first season of World of Warcraft all over again, where literally almost all my hard drive space was filled up. Why is he yelling? Wait, that person's still hanging over there. I just saw ape shit, and I went to go see who was the master of ape shit. That's so funny. Why there's so many? They keep coming. It's crazy. I don't know what's going on here. Anywho, yeah, it's not the same. Like, I haven't taken up all my space, but I probably have a good 100 to 200 gigabytes of just season 2, just chilling on my computer that I can't do anything with yet. It's like I can't continue with that trend. I will run out of space to record other stuff with. I'll be down to like 100 to 200 gigs or something. Right now I'm at like 600, but you know, if I kept going at this rate, I'm gonna be down to 300, and it's just not. It ain't gonna be pretty. It ain't gonna be pretty, and I want it to be pretty. So there you go. But yeah, I was like so excited to continue. It's like I have to keep leveling my pally as much as I possibly can, so we can keep getting to more and more seasons. I'm so excited, and so we can actually get through every season before they either just destroy themselves, which is Blizzard's MO at destroying themselves in games to where it's no longer fun anymore, or they come out with something else and it's, you know, I have to go in a different direction. Like, I don't know if they release Burning Crusade, if they're gonna do that or not, I don't know. Yeah, but you know, I want to get through as many seasons as I possibly can before that happens. So that's why I want to keep going with my with my pally here, get as much done as I possibly can. Now, kind of moving on here, because we got like 4.5 bars and a couple of things to talk about. So, you can see something popping up here. I don't even think I looked at it on or off camera. I think, because this has happened before, so I wouldn't even be close to remotely surprised if this was a thing that occurred. But I'm pretty sure I just hit level 44 and didn't look at talents at all. Or, talents. Spells and abilities and skills, etc. I don't think I looked at it at all. And then when I was farming for gold and stuff in stockades and dead mines and whatnot, and I bought a few pieces. I think I got these shoulders, this chest, this back piece, and I think that's it, because I already showed you the ring and the blade. But yeah, I got upgraded a few pieces, which is why I'm down to 5 gold. Spent pretty much everything I had. Yeah, we can kill this guy. He's on 46. Anywho. So we got up to date on all of our spells and abilities. There was only like 3, I think, in there from level 44 that I didn't have, and I had like everything else. I think I got frost resistance to level 2, so now it gives me 45 frost resistance instead of 30. I got exorcism to rank 4, and I got hammer of wrath, which you've been seeing pop up. Now hammer of wrath, which I'll use right here, throw this hammer at him, is designed to be an execute every 6 seconds when they have 20% or less health. Does a bunch of damage. Try to take them out. Try to help you take them out. Now, the reason why you haven't seen me do it yet is because it's a really, really nice ability to use on things that you need help closing out, like an elite or something strong that's really hurting you, and he's just like, I need this extra burst of damage, let's take him down. Or on something that's fleeing, and you don't want it to alert everyone else. You maybe drop your judgment, throw the hammer at him, finish him off. But it's not unlike how we were spamming in Season 3, how we were spamming Shadow Word Death a million times, like on every kill. It's not something I'm going to be using very often at all. At least at these levels. Maybe when we're almost to max level, depending on how much mana we have and whatnot. We'll find out. But since we're playing our pally, I can tell you which route our pally is going to go into talents here in a second. To kind of help explain that. But the reason why I don't use it is because it costs 300 mana. 5 away from 300 mana. Pretty much 300 mana. It costs almost the same as using Holy Light. That's a huge mana chunk. To do that at the end of every single kill would just drain me out of mana like crazy. So, not gonna be using that unless I have to or like really want to help get execute a kill easier. Like if I feel if I need to. Oh, Master Elemental Leatherworker. That's pretty cool. Yeah, only if I feel like I need to am I going to be activating that. So you're not gonna see it popping off all the time, or hardly ever. But you will see it pop up every fucking time that it's available to. So get used to that. I don't know if there's a way to turn it off. It doesn't really bother me, so I hope it doesn't bother you. But on top of other things that we used our money to help get and whatnot, we had a bunch of tiger meat in our bank, so I took it all out, bought a bunch of apples and water. I made probably like 60 to 80. Like I had about 60 to 80 total. I didn't make that many, but I had about 60 to 80 total because if you remember, Jungle Stew makes 2. Oh, you just need the meat and a fire. That's pretty good. Yeah, it makes 2 per. So I think I made like 32, so I made like 64 of them. So that with what I had like 70. So it's just like, I'm going to be moving on hopefully soon. which I was hoping to get more here, but we'll find out what happens when it happens. I was like, I'll just keep 20 because I'm going to be moving on to stuff that gives +4 stamina and spirit over what we're getting now, so I don't need fucking 80 of these bitches, you know. I'll just keep 20 and sell the rest because they sell for like 60 silver a piece, so that was pretty nice. Oh, I should say a stack of 20 sells for 60 each. Not one sells for 60. I'd be fucking rich if that was the case. I would do nothing but farming jungle stew, you kidding me? Like, goddamn, yeah. Fuck yeah, I would be. So yeah, we used some money to upgrade our cooking. That's why these are now green when they were yellow. This was orange, and now it's yellow, and it's still orange. So whenever we get tender wolf meat, we can do some stuff with that. That's why we got cooking to 242, which is pretty nice. And then I looked into armor mastery and weapon mastery, or weapon, weapon master blacksmithing and weapon master blacksmithing. I got my blacksmithing to 221 because I just decided, like, hey, I have all this mithril. Let's just make a fuck ton of mithril scales, buy a bunch of heavy stone and heavy grinding stones, and make a bunch. Oh, not these. What the fuck? Where did I? Oh, I went down here. Yeah, no, I used all the mage cloth. That's why I didn't buy stone. I used all the mage cloth in my bank to make a bunch of these and get my blacksmithing 221. Accepted the quest because I looked into it. That's why you see a blacksmithing quest here. Actually, you can see the one right here. I was hoping it wasn't highlighted, but it is. You can see the quest here to become an armor smith. I chose to become an armor master because I looked into like all the patterns and stuff, and it's pretty much exactly like what I would assume. Like I can make a good healing set out of a lot of those, like a good epic healing sets I can make out of those myself, and some good, just some solid plate gear, and mail gear for some of my other characters. Whenever I get a character that uses mail gear, which I don't know, I think it would be soon and then not soon at the same time. So, but that's those are two different factions, so that won't matter. Anywho's, it's pop that back on. So yeah, I can just make so much gear for myself, compared to being able to get like one weapon. You know, I was like, nah, it makes more logical sense to go armor master. So, who wants me to make ornate mithril gear? Now, clearly, I cannot. You're good. I cannot craft ornate mithril. I can just create heavy mithril. I looked into where you. I just looked up ornate mithril plans, and they're all given by quests from a dude who is right over here in Gadget's End. So, I will do that eventually. Pretty much all of those, I need to grab that. All of those quests are just, hey, make me mithril stuff. Plus an ornate mithril thing from the last quest I gave you. So I just need to go over there, get the quests, and make the mithril pieces that the person, this night elf dude, desires, and then he'll give me the next quest so I can get all the ornate pieces, and then he wants me to make 4 ornate mithril helms, 2 ornate mithril boots, and 1 ornate mithril breastplate. And then I assume at that point I will become a master blacksmith. I also went and checked out, I did a lot of stuff yesterday. I also went and checked out the blacksmith that the other blacksmith, the artisan blacksmith was talking about, the goblin in, I don't need heavy stone. The goblin in, whatchamacallit, in Booty Bay, which I'll probably show you when I go back to Booty Bay. Here in probably, I could say probably a good 30 minutes-ish. Maybe a little bit longer, maybe a little less, I don't know. It's going decently fast, but I felt like it was going faster, so I'm not 100% positive. Anywho, let's. Yeah, I was gonna learn master blacksmithing. Obviously, I didn't. I'm still at 225. Max capacity of 225 instead of 300. But I didn't have the gold at the time to unlock that. I think it might be 5 gold, so I think I might have it now. It's either 5 or 2, somewhere between there. Damn, you resistant bitch. But I checked out. There's only a few plans there, and I think it goes up to some thorium pieces and whatnot, but nothing super crazy awesome. But the good news is we're doing really well. We're doing really well at staying on top of blacksmithing. Mining, we could be a little bit higher. I think if we could mine, if our mining was at 220 to 230, I think we'd be, I'd say probably closer to 230. Would be probably more where I want it. But we're still doing pretty damn good. I mean, 225 is kind of the max now, so we're almost at master level blacksmithing and mining. So we're doing really good at staying on top of that. I did not realize at the start of this fight that that this guy was orange. I didn't notice that before I pulled him, but I noticed it immediately after I pulled him, just in case you were wondering. But it's like, yeah, it's whatever. He's only orange. I've taken orange golems before. I can do what he can. It's whatever. So yeah, that's kind of. I think that's everything I did off camera. Nice little great claymore. That's got to be worth some silver for sure. And yeah, did quite a bit. Did quite a bit. I also created a priest in a zone that I've already played before, so I wouldn't ruin anything for myself. I just wanted to get the priest to like level 10 or something. I think she's 7 at the moment. Just because, not because well, one, because I am excited to see how good this priest action that I was thinking of would be. Which, by the way, priests get so many abilities and stuff that I didn't even know that they had. Like, they get these, like, 2 curses and hexes and stuff that reduces the damage they do and reduces the healing that they receive. Oh, I am trapped, but it doesn't look like I'm trapped. I'm like, why can I not move? Anywho. But with that being said, like, priests just seem pretty cool. But the reason why I'm building it, and I only want to get it to like level 10 just to test something out. I want to test out how effective the shield is at blocking damage at different intervals of levels, and if it will be important to go into a certain talent or not. Because I will be going into something else before going into something else. I know that doesn't... I will be going into one talent tree before going into another talent tree, and I want to know if I'm delaying this other talent tree even longer before I get a certain talent. It's too far away. Sorry. My mind's all over the place. It was actually pretty spacey the other day when I was driving. My mind's just wandering. Yeah, I wanted to see if I'm delaying going into this talent tree even longer to get a talent or not. And I'm trying to find out if that talent is worth it, or if it can wait, or if I don't even need it at all because is it Power Word Shield? Or is it just Divine Shield? So I don't fucking know. It's not Divine Shield, I know that much. That's my ability, is it? Yeah, that's my ability. I'm Paladin. I think it's Power Word Shield or whatever. Whatever that one is, you know what I'm talking about. Obviously, even if I'm wrong, you know what I'm talking about. So it's fine. Let's see if that in itself is strong enough to stop I guess we could talk about it. We could talk about it. I'm going into some interesting stuff, and I'm just trying to see, because I'm going to have the same amount of talent spread out, no matter what, even if I go into this town or not. I'm just trying to see if pretty much the spiritual focus, they call it healing focus for them, but the 70% chance to not lose casting time when healing for the priest, I'm trying to see if that is needed, or if the no interrupt from casting time from just Power Word Shield in general is good enough on its own that I don't need that. I don't need to spend 2 points into that. Nope, of course I can't. Yeah, just trying to see if I don't need to go into that, so I don't have to delay getting a certain talent by 2 levels. Which, by the way, that's fucking bullshit. That, like, there's so many other classes that have the same non-healing stuttering ability as paladins, but most of them get it in 2 talents, 35 to 70%. Paladins, for whatever reason, need to do it in 5 talents, which is garbage, bullshit. I claim bullshit, but whatever. It's fine. I don't even care. But yeah, so once I hit level 10, I'm deleting the priest. Just doing some experimentation and seeing how strong a certain talent I want is. And yeah, yep, just seeing if it's as fun as I think it is. So far, it's been pretty good. Luckily, I'll be able to get a wand like straight out the bat at that point. So, like, second I hit level 5, I'll have a wand ready to go. Because I'll have enchanters and people with money, so I can just buy it whenever I need it. Because let me tell you something. It may sound like, oh, you're just gonna buy your way to the top. Let me tell you something. If you don't know this, let me explain something to you. Okay, let me explain something to you real fast here. Are you? Okay. She just watching. Priests, low level, don't do shit. Now, that might sound boring. What you said was fun a second ago. Let me explain that. They don't do shit because their spells run them out of mana. So it's really nice if you can just put up your shield, dot them, and then wand them down. If you don't have the wand, trying to smack them with like a 3 damage hammer, really not fun. So it's either blow all your mana or get a fucking wand. So I need a fucking wand because I don't want to blow all my mana in every single fight. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm getting a wand right out the gate, because otherwise it is not fun. But with a wand, it's a lot more enjoyable to get through the early levels. So that's whew. So yeah, that's what I'm looking for here. Oh, pop that neck. So yeah, that's what I've been up to the last 2 days. I can't tell you, man. Like I kind of, you know, I don't know if I would say ruined it, you know. I personally wouldn't say ruined it, but you may be saying like, you kind of ruined the experience for yourself by not finding out the talents as you hit level 10 on the classes and whatnot. And you know, I could see that point of view. I can agree with that. I can get behind that statement. Sure, fine, fair, okay, yeah, that what you want to say? Yeah, it's fine. But also, you know, there's so many different classes that I would have to wait a long time before I would even see that, what their talents are. So I was just like, I have to. I'm so interested to see what the talents are, and start theory crafting. What specs I'm going to go into for which class, and like how am I going to do it? Am I going to go straight into, or am I going to, you know, maybe dance around some other talents? If I do go full into one, which other talent am I going to jump into when I'm done with this one? When I've maxed out everything I need in this one? Like, you know, I just get super excited about this stuff. I think that's part of why I like D&D so much, and being a DM is because I can just think about all these possibilities. Well, what if this happens, or what if I go with my character and like start becoming like specializing into this kind of stuff. This is the shit that I love. Like, a lot of people get bored with creating characters, and ooh, that's a nice offhand shit. Oh, by the way, I got 5 gold from the thing. I did not get the 25 gold from the plans. They did not want the plans for 25 gold. That makes sense. But I did get the 5 gold for the shoulders. I did sell for 5 gold. Not too bad. Not too shabby. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people get bored with that stuff. That shit is my bread and butter. I love it. Like, I don't know why I love it, but I love it. It brings me so much entertainment and joy, and I realize I need to eat and sharpen my weapon, and I'll do that here in a second. So yeah, I'm so excited. I would love to talk about it, but I don't want to give anything away. You know what I mean? Like, oh shit, that was an ultimate combo right there. Hello. Good luck. Dragons, interesting. So yeah, I would love to go into detail about it. Let's just say there's some of them that really surprised me. I did not see certain ones going in the direction that it did, and I had to make some decisions based off of what position each class was hitting up. Let me sharpen eat. Yeah, which position they were hitting up in which season, and what was coming before them, what was coming after them. Also, when I was looking at some of the talents, I was like, okay, I want to pick ones that, on some of them, like some of them it's just like, yeah, you pick this one for a reason because the other ones suck. which is mostly mage. Like, I mean, it should be no surprise that, like, seems like some of the other talent trees are like, one just seems so powerful, and I'm not gonna say which one, but I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. If any of you know about mages, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. But one is just so front loaded, and everything is just buff the fuck out of all damage ever, and the other ones are just like almost seem completely like handicapped compared to one talent tree. So it's like, yeah, no, we're going that talent. Like, like, yeah, like, there's no question. Like, why would I have so much not fun with these when, like, this talent is just so destroy everything that ever existed ever, So, some of them it was an obvious choice, but that was only like maybe 1 or 2. The other ones were, like, just so, like, it's like, okay, I'm not gonna go, like, super nerf myself with a talent tree that nobody picks, but how about this other talent tree that's not as picked as the one that everybody picks, but maybe I can mix in parts of the one that people pick while maxing out the one that people don't pick. I had a lot of fun with coming up with ideas like that, and it was just a really enjoyable experience. Like, I spent hours on it, man. That's the kind of shit that I just fucking eat up. Which is why I stayed up later than I planned on. I didn't get as much sleep because I had to get up at a certain time and get shit done, so that's why I'm a little yawny and tired. But you know what? Fucking worth it. It was like the first night I discovered Minion Masters. I was up fucking late. To like 5 in the morning or some shit. I wasn't up to 5 in the morning yesterday. Or this morning. Last night, whatever you want to call it. But I was up pretty late. So yeah. Man. Oh man. Oh man. We still only have 4, don't we? Like, I'm gonna look at my bag and it's gonna say fucking 4, isn't it? Oh, 6. Okay, well, hey. We can make 3. I think it makes 1 per? Yeah, 1 per. So we can make 3 sausage, which I think we have 2 sausage in our bank. So We're getting some. It's very slow going. It hasn't been as much as I was hoping it would be. Like, I wasn't expecting one to drop per or anything like that, and I probably should save that to drop. But I was expecting, you know, like a little bit more, you know. Yeah, what are you gonna do? We're almost done here. Almost done here. Just about 2 bars left. Try to get as much spider meat as we possibly can. Taking a lot of damage from these spiders here. I don't think we need to cleanse the poison. 29 every 3 seconds is not horrible. But yeah, man, I'm excited to do Rogue. I kind of wish now that Rogue was a little bit higher up than where it is, but it's not so far away that I need to consider switching or anything like that. You bitch. That's why I don't cleanse during fighting. That's right. I was reminded instantly why I kind of wait on that. Instantly poisoned me again. Okay. Nice. Okay, now we'll cleanse. Now we're getting some spider meat. That's what I'm talking about. So that's a little bit more what I thought it would be like. Like maybe a little bit slower than the last like 3 fights. Like getting, I think 2 per 3. I was thinking maybe like getting 1 per every 3 to 4. And so far it's been like you might get 1 per 6 to 7. So it's a lot slower than I thought it would be. But that's okay. I had such great drop luck yesterday that I understand. I get it. You know, it's the universe. It's a give and take. And that, see, now it's giving me that good. Yeah, we're almost down to 5 on that bench. Nice. Here. We're a little low on mana, so we'll probably take a drink again here soon. Okay, check his level before going in here. Now, I see a lot of people coming in here and coming out with somebody. I don't know where the dude is that they're dragging over here for the quest is. But I wanted to check if he had a quest available, like, right now, or if he was chilling down there. Maybe he's supposed to be chilling down there or something. Maybe he's hiding in one of these. I don't know. You're late. Everyone came like 20 minutes ago. I don't know what you're doing. Yeah, I wonder what's going on there. That seemed like too many for a raid. But I don't know what else they would be doing unless they... And then why they ran in here when there's clearly a flight plan, you know, for them right here. So they probably flew here and then ran in. But then they ran over here and flew out. So I don't know. I wasn't hitting them that whole fucking time, my bad. See, I don't know why they would come in here just to fly out. It's kind of weird to me, but whatever. I don't understand the ways of people anymore. I am just getting fucking whacked on, man. Jesus. But yeah, as I was mentioning, I think before I got distracted with the rogue thing, like it's gonna be so interesting to where it's like I don't even know if I'm gonna be stealthing like 50+% of the time. Like it's gonna be such an interesting, different take on rogue for me, which is very cool. Like I'm so excited for all of these. Oh man, oh, I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control, and you know what? I bet you if I could like it. You sick fuck! No, just kidding. Oh, man. I feel worn out. It is warm in this room, and I just realized it would be the perfect time to go get my drink right here. I got tucked away. There we go. because I need to be drinking more. I'm talking so much. I'm not drinking enough. Just put you right there. Why not? Alright, to battle. What are you looking at? 47. Let's see if there's some spiders over here. Gold. It's beautiful. I love gold. Man, my nerves. Nerves in my hand are going crazy. I need a new desk, really, and a new, I need a standing desk. I feel like I should get that if I get a new desk. Just get a standing desk. Which I do need a new chair anyways. It's not like I need one like right away or anything. Like I could have this chair for years, but it's already starting to break up. It's not made of the best material. I mean, it's comfy enough. It's not bad by any means. But since I became a standing desk, I need a larger chair, so I think that would be so much better for my wrist. And with more space, I wouldn't have to have everything cramped together. There's so many upgrades I want to make in my life, but you know, so many other things to pay for before that. So many other priorities. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Oh, I also spent the time to map out what professions each season, each character, each class, each race was going to have. So I could make sure I could have at least one of everything on both the Horde and the Alliance. Which was harder to do for the Alliance and the Horde because it's going to be potentially. I could still switch my mind, but I think there's going to be 5 Horde and 4 Alliance. I believe is how it's going to go. Something like that. So it was easier to fill those extra 2 slots. The Alliance had to get a little creative to the point where my other Paladin is probably going to have to cover one of the professions for my group rather than being able to fill out each slot. So that's okay. Because it would be easier. He's a Paladin, he gets a free mount. So I could just log on him. It's the Laniver, I've talked about it before, you guys already know. So I can just log on him and with his free mount and then just go farm for shit. Like herbs and shit. Because he's a tailorer right now, but he doesn't need to be a tailorer because someone else is going to be a tailorer. So I'll just keep making him a tailorer to make free bags until I get my other tailorer on the Alliance. Because eventually I'll have a tailorer on the Horde. So he's just gonna delete that and he's gonna be switching around and doing stuff. It's pretty much gonna be whatever he's gonna be pretty much whatever I need him to be. Because if you don't remember, because I know I mentioned this, I just don't know how long it's been since I mentioned this. So if you don't remember, I made Lanifer to practice tanking in Classic and just play a tank pally for whenever I wasn't recording, because all the other characters I play I record unless it's a place I've already been, unless I'm playing through in places I've already been, which is a little bit of a struggle because I don't want to see any new zones unless I'm recording it, because I want that experience to be live, real, first time, natural, and not just like, oh yeah, I quested here and someone else, my bad. You know, I want it all to be first time experience with you guys, just because it's more special that way for me. I don't know. And just to relive the nostalgia with all of you. I think True Silver was 220, or was it 230? I think it was 220. I think we're close. Hell yeah. I guess we'll keep the citrine. More spider meat. Nice. We at least got 5. I love it. 1 bar away. I love it even more. So beautiful. But yeah, but now I'm keeping them around because instead of speccing between 3 different specs on one character, being like, okay, I have to make sure I get a ret set, a holy set, and a prot spec, and pay the money to switch between the specs on one character. I'll just have a ret and a holy on this one because I'm already pretty much gonna have a ret set by the time I hit 60, and then I can just get a holy set and just probably be a healer on this one mostly, and occasionally be DPS if I ever feel the need to DPS in dungeons and whatnot, which I probably won't, but who knows, especially not on Paladin. Because you don't do much. In all honesty though, Vengeance, once I get Vengeance, man, that's gonna be a lot of fucking fun. But that's about it. That's about the only unique thing there. I would, if I could. And if I had the quest and whatnot, I would so join you, bro. But I don't have that quest and shit. And I can't do that quest. I'm not high enough level. What? 48? Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm almost there. I'm working on it. Gomli. Instead of Gimli, it's Gomli. That's pretty cool. I like that. Anywho. So yeah. So then I'll have this character who will do Ret and Holy, and the other one would just be pure Prot. So I don't have to respec if I want to tank on Paladin. Since he's already like level 33 or something, might as well keep him around, you know? Why not? I don't know how many spaces you can have of characters. I don't know if only lets you have 9, so one might have to be on a different server, which would be interesting, but I don't think I'll be too bothered by that. I don't think I have any like special love connections for any specific server, and I only have friends on one server, so which I'm already on, so I don't really need to create any more characters on that server, especially since they don't play anymore. But in case anything ever entices them to bring them back, go. Bada bing, bada boom. Mana low. I'll have to drink after this, but that'll be fun. Let's hammer. Oh! Come on, bitch. Ah, shit. Yeah, you do. And I lost my spirit as well. Just timed out a little bit ago. About a minute ago, approximately. There we go. Finish him off. I have full belief in you not to die to this spider. It's kind of out of my hands because I just auto-attack at this point. We can attack and drop. I could pop a coolie, but I really don't want to if I don't have to, you know what I mean? Nice, more spider meat. Purify this so we don't just randomly die to something. Munch. Slurp. Let's go. Whew. Okay. I mean, I would imagine within this next 15 minutes that we will be level 45. Looking forward to it. Truly am. I guess we'll do a double flash. Should be good enough. That means we'll just be one level away before we get to Vengeance, which would not be super strong straight up. Oh yeah, I was going to talk about that. Because it just starts with 3% bonus to physical and holy damage. But when you get that max, that 15% holy damage increase, oh, fuck. Yeah, that's going to be awesome. By the way, I think this is for a quest or something, because I cannot mine any of these nodes, so I don't know what they are. They could also just be for show. But I'm pretty sure I remember some kind of quest with them. Nah, I think that was in standard World of Warcraft. But still, those quests for them, nonetheless. I mean, some quests between standard and classic are similar to almost the same. So they did leave some in kind of the same state, so it's possible. Need thick spider silk for anything, like anything in the immediate future, like with blacksmithing or some other profession, if it's going to be very important for. I do not know. I might want to look into that before I just sell it. Who knows? Who knows? I would imagine tailoring. I believe they use spider silk for something. So thick spider silk, I would imagine, would be more high-end stuff. Not like late game high-end, but like, you know, up to around artisan level, I would imagine. Maybe master, who knows? How dare you repoison me? I think since you repoisoned me, I think I'm safe. Never mind. I was wrong. That's fucking funny. Nice. Nice. 7. We're getting a good amount of meat. Not too bad. I don't think we'll get 10 total, because that means we need to get like, what, about 6 more. I don't think we're going to get there, but I mean, 10 would be pretty sick. I could always buy some. It's pretty cheap, I would imagine. Let's go this direction. I could always ride on my mount. Can I push the button? I don't feel like pushing the button at the moment. Sorry, I got excited. I saw a spider that I wanted to kill. Got excited. Alright. Fire blow? Yep. Nice. I've always found that herbalism and alchemy are the hardest to keep leveled up. I think I did a decent job on my rogue on the PvP server. But I can't remember. I honestly can't remember. I think I did pretty well on herbalism, but not alchemy. I think alchemy was kind of hard to keep up, unless I went to go farm stuff or buy stuff, which she was on her own server, so she couldn't really afford to buy a lot of alchemy supplies. Didn't have a sugar mama to just send money and supplies down through, so I will eventually, with Tiv here. She'll be the sugar mama for quite some time in the Alliance. And likewise, Season 2 person, whoever he, because you know it's he, because I'm going female, male, female, male. Whoever he may be, will be a sugar daddy for the Horde for a while. Because you also know I'm going Alliance, Horde, Alliance, Horde. Except for I think the last ones might be Horde, but that's because we already have gone through all the Alliance and all the Horde, so we'd have to decide to recopy one of them. And which one is that gonna be? Ooh, you never know. Anywho. We are so close. We are so close. I don't think we're getting 5 more before we level, but hey, here's to hoping. We can at least get as much as we can. It'll be a good amount, nonetheless. Boop. Boom, boom. Something I've kind of noticed about professions, especially like blacksmithing, let's say. Like at the beginning, it was like, yeah, like with a lot of professions, with a few professions I've done a couple of them between like the 3 characters I've played. So far in Classic, I should say. And so far, it's been like early game is like, yeah, man, I'm buffing myself up with all this gear. And then once you hit like level 20 plus, it's like, yeah, all the stuff I'm getting from just quests and drops from just random mobs or bosses and dungeons and stuff are way better than everything that's dropping. So there's like I'm out leveling the profession, but then at the very end, like near the last, I'd say maybe five levels to level 60, is when you actually start to get the stuff that like, oh, this stuff's good. This will give me some good shit. Yeah, this is the good stuff again. It's like the early levels, it's riding with you, then you lose it for a long time, and then it comes back at the very end. Kind of wish it was a little bit more even out. So it's just like, hey, I can use this gear. So far, everything I've made in blacksmithing since after level like 15, 20, haven't used since, haven't equipped on myself since. So, you know, it is what it is. I wonder where that note is. I kind of want to go find it.
I can't trust that.
I guess, yeah, well, that person's going in deep. Like, that's a zone where you can draw all three of those. It's lucky you only draw two. Oh, that person's definitely going for it. Yeah, that person went right for that, didn't he? We'll know if we see the gold disappear off the map. Because I was actually thinking of going over and getting that. But then again, that would be my fault for not trying to go claim it earlier. I thought it was up in here. Now I'm thinking it's back behind there. So let's go, let's go see if we can find it. Is this where that dwarf was? Oh. No, it is down there. That's why I didn't get it, isn't it? Yeah, it's 100% down there. Oh, there's that dwarf. Oh, isn't there a quest in this outhouse? There is a quest in this outhouse. Yeah. I'll accept that quest. Hey, we got a first quest in Syrian Gorge. Beautiful. Spider!
That spell isn't ready yet.
What was that, 1 to 2 more kills? Be my guest. Let's do this. I still kind of want to wait one more level before we start questing here. To be safe, and of course that level is going to consist mostly, not entirely, of Stranglethorn, because we need to finish up our last few quests here in Stranglethorn, which should be no problem getting me 1 level, I would imagine. I would hope. I definitely do hope. I don't know if I guess we can keep this for now. I don't really need steel anymore. Most of my stuff is. Most of my materials is that's not that great. It's not that bad, but it's not that great. Mithril, so I don't need that, but I will smelt it into iron because the bars will sell more, I think, from selling to a vendor than the ore will. So I'll just put it to the side for now. Not even think about it. Just not even think about it for a while. It's pretty decent. Am I a master cook? I'm an artisan cooker. I see. I'm an expert blacksmith. Interesting. Does cooking go up more than? I don't know. There it is, baby. Is that ding? 49 HP, 42 mana. Very nice. 1 talent, 2 strength, 1 agility, 1 stamina, 1 intellect, 1 spirit. I love the sound of that. Yeah, look at that. Almost a whole level of rested EXP. That's what I like to see. Now we need to get that last point into benediction there. 15% reduction on judgment and seals. Not horrible, not horrible at all. Could be way worse. Nice. Okay. So, the plan here. Follow me. Of course, we're going to dump 5 points into Vengeance. And then we're not going to put a point into Repentance, because Repentance is by far one of the worst in talent points I've seen in any single talent tree ever. It's pretty fucking sad. It's pretty much just a weaker version of Hammer of Justice as a final talent point. That's just trash. Anywho, no point. So that's why we don't go into there. In case you were wondering at any point, it's just so bad. Why would you ever? So after we're done with Vengeance, I was thinking of jumping immediately back into... Fuck you, bitch. Yeah. I was thinking of jumping over to Holy at this point, and then I was going to come back and put 3 points into Retribution, but then I was like, wait a second, I think this would be more important than coming over here to Holy. The 3 points after I'm done with Vengeance that I'm actually going to go right after Vengeance, because I think this would be more important to have in the earlier game than the last 3 levels, like 57, 58, and 58, 59, and 60. Yes, I don't think this will be as important as it could be getting it like a little 50, 51, 52, 53. I'll have so many more levels that we can use this in. So I think I'm actually going to put points into Vindication, because giving my melee attacks a chance to reduce a target's strength and agility by 15% for 10 seconds is definitely not too shabby. I don't know if I shit on it earlier. I don't think I did. I think I was like, well, more for PvP than PvE. But that could actually be pretty vital in PvE as well. Not too bad. Definitely wouldn't get it over the stuff I've gotten so far. Maybe over Benediction, but the reduction of the things we use all the time by 15%, not too bad. It's not a bad choice at all. So after we're done with Vengeance, we're going to dump 3 points in Vindication. Then we're going to jump over here to Holy, put 5 into Divine Intellect. Well, we're going to start by putting 4 into Divine Intellect, because then that will drop down this tree. We're going to get 2 into Improved Blessing of Wisdom, which at max level, this goes up, Blessing of Wisdom goes up to giving you 33 mana per 5. With a 20% increase, it gives you about 39.5 or some shit like that, or 39.6, 39.3, whatever. So it pretty much gives you 40 mana per 5 instead of 33, so I definitely want that. And then we'll finish the last point in Divine Intellect. So after Retribution, our last, what was that, like 10 points? Yeah, last 10 points, 3 into Vindication, 5 into Divine Intellect, and 2 into Blessing of Wisdom is going to be what wraps us up here.
What can I do for you?
So this guy is the dude that wanted to tell me the tale that I saw earlier. So let's see what he's got. Oh, actually, okay. Slain by Philip Haps the Cauldron, the police for assistance stormers, fell on deaf ears, none they want to admit that the part of the world even exists, none of the person would justice. Okay, continue. As you can see, I am but one man with a lumbering oath of a squire. Sucks to be you, my man. The might of the dark iron dwarves and the beasts held in the grip of Ragnaros would surely overwhelm me alone, but I have the utmost confidence that such a brave and ambitious adventurer such as you would have no problem in handling the denizens of the cauldron. Should you choose to assist me, I shall reward you with riches and wealth beyond your wildest dreams. I love the sound of that.
Light bless you.
Yeah.
King's honor, friend.
Let's go. Are you prepared to act? I'm always prepared to act, my man. 400 XP for that, I'll take it. You have made the right decision, I would imagine so. We must strike where we would do the most damage. The 4 sentry towers. Oh, yes, of course. With the 4 towers and flames, we can initiate our offensive before they have time to react. We will need the proper tool to set towers ablaze. Bringing 4 hearts of flame and 4 golem oil, I shall craft the torch of flawless flame. The golems and elementals in these lands should be your first target.
Go with honor.
Oh wow, that gives me 1 gold for that. We're getting up to the good shit. That's interesting, because I killed a lot of golems and they didn't drop it, but maybe it's specific quest items. Alright, so we got another quest here. It's orange, which I expected it to be, especially until, because you can see, yeah, it's still orange. Especially until our next level, it's going to be orange to us for a little while here. But that is okay. I am so okay with that. Got another quest. In our grasp. I love it. We're going to go up here and fly out. Well, actually, we're not going to fly out. We'll just earth. Actually, I might fly because I'm going to take a break anyways. To rest my throat, get some liquids in me, get some food. Before we come back for a little bit. So we might as well save that hour cooldown. Since we're going to be gone during that time anyways. Might as well fly. So I just want to see if the Thorium have opened up their hearts to me. Looks like they have with at least 2 quests. And maybe that as well. Who knows? I love it.
You got my attention.
Ooh, no, they got me a bunch. Looks like we're opening this place up. Brothers, classic quests. What the Flux, Curse These Fat Fingers, yeah, Fire Menace and Sinisaur, whatever sword is more like it. For some reason I thought that was Angoro. Yeah, for some reason I thought that quest was in Angora, but I guess that is here. So yeah, I'm pretty sure all these are gonna be way too high of a level for me. Look at this orange. Oh my god, 3? Yeah, let's take them all. Let's take them all like a, just like a greedy motherfucker. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. It is all coming together, friends. It is all coming together.
Watch your back.
Oh, give me to
Talk to me. Be good. Watch on your mind.
I'm not even looking at how much room I have. I'm just
You got my
greedily
attention.
taking every single
Up
one
with
that I
you.
can. Oh, yeah.
You got a fight?
It feels so good to be just flooded with quests. Okay. Whew. So I gotta calm down a little bit here. Whew. Nice. Good money from these drops here. Yeah, that one's not very good. I'm selling that one. Nice. Yeah, we're getting the dough
Watch
now.
your back.
And y'all got a campfire around here? Would the forge work as a campfire? It's hot. Yeah, cooking. It has to be a specific cooking fire. Well, campfire would do too, but cooking quote unquote fire. Yeah, looks like they don't got any damn fancy dancy fires around here. But let's look at the quests. 18 out of 20. We're back in business, ladies and gents. We're back in business. Yep, every single one orange, except for these ones, which is red as fuck. Red as fuck. But that's okay. I think in a level 2, a lot of these should turn yellow in a level. Or at least a few of them should turn yellow in a level. And the rest of them will over time. That one's still red to me, which makes sense, because that is a really fucking... They're level 50s. Yes, that makes sense. I remember reading that. Hey, now all these except for Whiskey, Slim's, Lost Grog. I don't know. Oh, the Hinterlands. Yeah, that's why. It's like a fucking level 50 area. Yeah, of course it is. Alright. Awesome. So we're going to fly over to Stranglethorn so we can get a bunch of these done. I will probably see you a good 20-ish minutes, I would imagine. I will be back, but it'll be no time for you or the next video, which could be a day or more. Either way, we're finally living large with the quests once again. We were starting to run out, but nah, so not anymore. Look at these beautiful quests. And soon I'll be able to combo it with another area. Oh, that's right, you heard correctly, and it'll be great. I think for the last 14 levels, we'll be between 3 areas in this world here in Eastern Kingdoms. So, yeah, it's gonna be exciting. I will see you all in just a moment.